first occurred in 1981, when Protestant Christianity was introduced by Dr. Horace Allen, an American medical missionary. Dr. Allen was soon followed by others from Canada, England, and the United States. So was came to us, people working in darkness, living in the realm of the shadow of days. Isaiah 82. And I boy, despite the threat of tortures and death, they shined the light of the gospel of Jesus Christ into our darkness, and the darkness was unable to snuff it out. And given permission by the government to build mission school, and permission by the government to build mission school, clinic and hospital, but forbidden to proselytize those tenacious rice barrels gradually taught our farmer little something about our modern agriculture, while gradually establishing denominational footholds by teaching us Christian hymns and songs. They plant the seed of the gospel of Jesus Christ deep into the soil of many weary hearts. The second major event which in effect deposited Korea upper and ruling class was Japan's conclusions on October 8, 1895, with the assertions of our conservation for Chinese Queen Min. These conclusions opened the nation of Japan's political control for 15 years, followed by formal annexations of the entire peninsula into the Japanese empire, confiscation of all our farming lands, and enactment of arbitrary laws compelling us to substitute the Japanese name for our family names, and to worship the Japanese impress of our school. We've gone to Hill of September 9, 1838, a few slim trees of such groups took on intra-denominational conference, both public and lead to committee. They survived. Those who refused disappeared from view. Meanwhile, my clean, my proud young man Jim were above all that they acknowledged no idols, believed in no gods, and agreed only themselves. They simply accepted all the local religious and undeniable aspects of our national culture, but worship was not for them. Robbed of their wealth with no religious convictions to sustain, sustain them. When family status dissolved, they were left with nothing upon while to stand firm. Even though one of our close relatives was General Kim Kim Jin-Chua, a famous Korean warrior, caused much grief to the Japanese during the Chosani battles. My immediate family was reduced to living in a common house on the hill and the two road on the four villages of Sosan at the foot of Hong Mountain, South Chungnam Province. By the time of my birth, Korea was a somber demonized nation with a little knowledge of God, in great distress with perplexity, suffocating beneath a blanket of hopelessly superstition or religious confusion. Confucius, for example, introduced to used to be poor leader to dear persons, to be kind to each other and to show respect first to the king, then to the father and the son on down the line, but offered no hope of futures. Animism was introduced in as a fear of every right of trees and offered no hope. Buddhism, church us to behave or else be reincarnated as a lower life form, while demanding severe bondage to aimlessly wandering speech of their speaking a nothingness. Shamanism. Shamanism. Do you know shamanism? Shamanism required homage to demons and friends who would bring us galu, and who needed to be offered rice when the were either dining at the table or burning incense to dead ancestors. Today's Japanese person shamanism, it seems to his advocate was a paper all our villages, town, and even the very land itself lay steeped under a cloud of subjection, rejection, failure, and sins. Not only that, but our foreign overlords threatens dire punishment of any Korean who spoke right or published in our native tongue. I will teach our children the history of our traditions, of our forefathers, even the privilege of their homes. At the same time, the low and disposed, angry and autocratic young man, parents subordinates refuse to brand their back or dirty their hand with hard labor, even to improve one of their children children deplorable living conditions. Consequently, they expended most of their energy in the loud arguments and fights among themselves. But even while deep depressions clouded heart, mind, and imaginations, Korea unconquerable spirit awaited her time to rise from the dust. I was 7 years old in 1945 when Americans' atomic bombs on the cities of Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan, thereby ending World War II in the Pacific. Our defeated Japanese colonizers was then expelled from all of Korea by Russia troops. Russia troops are moving down from the north, and by American force coming up from the south. 38 lines. The abilities brought peace to Korea, restoring our land of family names, our alphabet and language, and our press and land again, and even at the earliest and opportunity split us apart at the 38th farewells. Our divided people trudge through with the hope on future reunifications into one sovereign and independent nations. And for the next 2 years, South Korea saw half the prosperity under the South Korea was half the prosperity under the benevolent administration Iseungman administration of our elected president persons. Seungman Lee, our first Seungman Lee, who established freedom of religion and the flags. Congratulations. 1848, our Korea established freedom of religion and press. Events that occurred in the years 1948 brought understandable confusion to my 10 years old mind. I was living at home in Sosan when my grandmother on my mother's side, our only still West relative, donated her remaining small purchase to my building of a Buddhist temple. Despite having never practiced Buddhism herself, in doing this, she left the rest of the clean, destitute, and without hope my help from hers. She died soon thereafter, after crowded, closed by even member of her immediate family, who all died miserable as if under a curse. That same years, our family moved in his youth. My father had a little cause to schooling or modern running for himself. Now he wanted to enable his children to receive at least an elementary school educations. Since there were no school in Susan, he moved our family to Hongsong near Gar Mountains. There he was he could afford to rent only one room for the 10 of us, but at least now his children could attend schools. I soon discovered that I love running in early 1850s Yu-Gi-Oh! At the beginning of my sixth year in school, the Repue's government held a nationwide examination for over 40 potential graduates from the elementary schools. I was 38 from the top of the except as an Arab student. That meant there was a hope for me, hope for realizing my dreams of education and of futures materially raising out of our despair, our poverty, of someone, my family would have good clothes and regular meals. At the time, even my elder brother, high official of the government wanted South Korea, railroad was unable to help us. His pay was so meager he could hardly afford to feed his own family. But my hope for my brightly future was short-lived. Even my elder brother, present Kim Il-kyun passed through his fathers. On my 12th birthday, June 25, 1950s, less than a year after America occupying first returned home to the United States to our honor and dismay. Troops from Communist North Korea invaded Southern Korea in a sudden bloody plans, overwhelmed our capital cities of Seoul within 2 days. War declared. Many of our cousin brothers, the male and our extended family, went to war against each other, and tragic reports features were down to us. This cousin were killed over years. There one over there, one other were died. His wounded, probably from neglect or more probably from infections caused by the traditional Korean medical set of wound using popularly our cow during its herbs. The United Nations. The United Nations quickly and officially one demand the invasions by the North as a violation of international peace, but communists keeps coming. Supplies with arm and communication by both China and Russia. China and Russia, they stepped our people, destroys our forest and dismantles our land. When the wretched South Korea government retreats south from Seoul, my elder brother fled with them. With the communist soldiers occupying our village of Hongseng. I had to go high in the mountain to gather wood. Broke-hearted. I often stayed there all day crying, sweating. Was streets of slow and despair. What would become of us? I had no way of knowing that there was a loving God in the heaven watching me, whose heart was breaking. Thank you. As soon as I too are readings. Thank you.